Hey everyone, welcome to Can't Afford to Record, the YouTube channel where we figure out the art of audio production together. When I was around 11 or 12 years old, I got a Digitech RP50. And the RP50 was a digital effects processor, and it wasn't really the first of its kind. There had been other digital effects processors, like in the shape of a stomp box, out before it, but it was certainly one of the earlier ones. And before I got the Digitech RP50, I was playing through a little custom 10-watt practice amp, and there really was only two sounds. It was clean, or you pushed a little grey button in and you got distortion. And so when I finally got this multi-effects pedal, I remember just being really excited because I could finally get that sound that to me sounded like an electric guitar. All these distortions and reverbs and delays, it had everything. And around that sort of age, for Christmas one year, I got a BC Rich Warlock. Put yourself in my position, okay? I'm just about to go into my teens, and I'm not sure there is anything more exciting than a black pointy shaped guitar. So my pre-teen rig rundown was a BC Rich Warlock going into a Digitech multi-effects pedal going into a 10-watt practice amp. Well, times have certainly changed. I would love to go back and be a fly on the wall and just hear exactly how that sounded. But that's really what today's video is all about. In fact, that BC Rich, I would tune it up, and then of course I'd play chords and they would be out of tune, and we know that, oh, well, that's intonation. But at the time, I didn't know what that was. And I'd be like, okay, whatever. And I would just carry on chopping away at my power chord. I didn't care. And yeah, that's really the thing here. I just didn't care because I was just excited to play guitar. I was excited to have all of these massive distortions and phases and flanges and everything, and just have this amazingly horrid shaped guitar. It was just so much fun. I was doing a lot of guitar playing. Fast forward to 2023, when I'm making this video, I am obsessed with tone and sound and changing pickups and what's the next best profile I can find for my Kemper, and you know, what's the next best processor I can get, and do I want to go back to a tube amp one day, and what about effects pedals, and what about changing the patch cable that joins our effects pedals up? It dawned on me the past couple of weeks, I really miss that musical innocence I once had of just not caring about any of that stuff. Constantly chasing tone, constantly trying to get better equipment. And it's because our ears are maturing, and it's because we get stuck on YouTube rabbit holes, and it's because our favorite artists use certain equipment. It's all of these things. It's not really just one. It's a lot of factors. And I do believe that the more our ears adjust, we do start to hear things differently. And of course, then we have a different desired tone that's in our head, probably very different from the 11-year-old me. So I want to get another RP50, and I want to get it for two reasons. The first is I actually want to hear how it sounds, and I want to make a video about it and just go through some of those tones and see how bad or how good it really was. And the other reason I want one is I want to have it in my studio on display. So when I catch myself going down these rabbit holes of, oh my gosh, I can't play guitar unless I have one of these, or I can't mix unless I have this plugin or something like that, I can just take a moment and just think about how happy I once was when all I had was this multi-effects pedal. I actually found one recently locally on Facebook Marketplace for $35, and I was just about to message the person, but then the status of it changed, and I guess somebody else snapped it up. Who knows, perhaps they are also getting nostalgic about equipment they once had. So I am on the lookout for one. If you have one, reach out. There's a good chance I'm interested in putting it into my studio and collection here for those reasons I just said. And yeah, but it has to be the RP50. That's the one I had. Anyway, that's it today. But I would love to hear from you. So please do leave me a comment. Tell me about maybe a guitar you once had, maybe an amplifier, or like me, an effects pedal. Tell me about the nostalgia behind it. And I don't know, did you ever get another one? Did you ever try and find what you once had back in the day? Thank you so much for watching today's video. I truly appreciate it. If you like the video, you're more than welcome to leave me a thumbs up. It does really help out the channel. And if you like it more than that, then you're more than welcome to subscribe right here on Can't Afford to Record. And I'll see you soon.